first and foremost, okay, that's better. It's better lighting because head was giving big and long, and skin was giving hyperpigmentation. First of all, lashes. Okay, anyway. First and foremost, I'm thanking God for just the desires to grow in being a better person, being a person of contribution to myself and to others, and being I feel like God has gifted me like creativeness and ideas. My weakness is pushing those ideas and executing and procrastinating, but I also feel this faith that these things will be executed in the right timing and with even better substance behind it. Right now, I want to work on being more comfortable on camera. And I also, the thing is, I also want to just help people with the things that I'm working on myself. And so one of the ideas is to start with probably my goal of working out. And I feel like working out helps me to have the right energy, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and emotionally, that I want and need to achieve my goals in my personal life and business. And so there's two aspects of what I feel like God is showing me that I want to work on, or that I need to work on. It's just being more vocal, being more expressive, and that's in person and on camera, and just through that giving more impact from my personal growth, my business growth, desires, goals, and kind of not having so much of a gap between like my accomplishments and where other people are starting. So being able to be on the same level somewhat with my goals with other people, and building community around that. And I think that's something else that has been tugging at me, just wanting to connect more and building community. And we might have big goals, big ideas, but I think something that would help me with even procrastination or overthinking big ideas is to start small, start where I am. So if I have a goal of bringing all of my clients together for events and ways to network and socialize, I'm thinking about all this big event, and all of my clients, bringing all of my clients together, or friends and family, for women empowerment. But instead of thinking of this big thing, which I might procrastinate on, or don't know exactly when I would do that, but just know that I do want to do it, instead actually doing it on a smaller level. So something that came to me was to just once a month host an outing, a social gathering, even if it's just 2 people. That's a start. And then building on from there and seeing, continuing to see the growth there, and the ways that it can be refined and be better as the actual intentions grow. And I love that because it makes it more, it makes it easier to obtain, you know, and it's, you know, it's doable. And it just takes away the heaviness of it being this big goal. But it's like you have to start somewhere, and I feel like that's a good place to just, you know, just start small. And I think that's my answer to a lot of things that I procrastinate on. Just start somewhere. So even when I think about creating online braid classes and attaching the life coaching and having this, like, you know, full-on program, it's like that's something I've been procrastinating on for years. And, you know, of course, getting to the awareness of why there's procrastination there helps build a path to actually, you know, starting, getting done. But even just, you know, sometimes it's just getting yourself familiar with something, like doing it, like literally starting somewhere, starting small, so that it builds on being comfortable with it, so that it doesn't feel like it's so out of reach because it's something that I don't do right now, or even if it's something that I used to do and I don't do anymore, and I'm thinking about doing it on a bigger level. It's like, you know, do what's doable, do what you can with what you have, and not be afraid to, like, push and produce that, because it's not everything. It's a piece of it, and people can appreciate and get value from that piece of something that you start. And then I think it's even better that way, to kind of just start instead of like creating a whole big thing and then pushing it, because when you start something, you attract people that will support it and want to ask questions and want more of that level of what you've produced. And then you get to have those people help you build it up, because that they're going to tell you what they want or what they're interested in. And then you know, it's not just all about what you or I want to put out. We are building this together, and it eliminates the thought of, do people want this thing, you know? And so it also helps that idea of you potentially wasting time. If you put all your energy or a lot of energy and time into something, and then it isn't something that people want, then, you know, that's definitely going to be discouraging. Instead, starting at a smaller level and then seeing how you can tweak things, but still having that bigger goal in mind, but actually seeing what works and what doesn't, and what people want and what people don't want, by what, you know, by the feedback that you're getting. So I guess this video was to just kind of get my perspective in the right frame, and to just not have internal thoughts about where God is taking me, but having this to help me to be more of a communicator and an expresser. And yeah, that's about it. Yep. Bye.